Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Probably shouldn't put my mouth on it since you coughed on it.
Yeah. Oops. And because it was
Why
on
do
the
you
street.
say yeah like that?
Yeah. I don't know. There was something.
It's dark, I can't see anything.
I'm Ronald Reagan from hell.
You're still alive, I see.
I'm Satan's top guy over here in hell.
Is that you?
No, that's Lady. I'm bald Ronald Reagan.
My mother.
Oh yeah, that's her
Killed
dad,
her,
right?
remember?
Yeah.
I killed your mother with crack. I'm Ronald Reagan.
I killed her. With my own hands.
Dude, she's really pissed at Ronald Reagan.
What horrible thing.
What did,
have I
yeah, what horrible things did Ronald Reagan do? He didn't do anything wrong.
done? Weak.
I did nothing wrong.
Shit, I'm sorry.
You mean
I was only...
possessed?
I only had dementia. Leave me alone.
Father?
He's choking on dick. I'm Ronald Reagan and I'm choking on dick.
Manipulated by a devil named Virgil.
Oh, because he stabbed him with a sword.
Attempting to bring the demon
He's lying,
back to
by
this
the way.
modern day.
I'm Ronald Reagan and I always tell the truth.
Arkham is like lying his ass off.
Ah,
I thought he
yeah.
was a myth.
what a fucking liar. You
Virgil-
ought to send him to that one asylum.
Virgil wasn't manipulated. He was about to be manipulated by Arkham.
Oh.
Because Arkham is like trying to get. So the thing about Virgil, right? All he wants is power. That's like his main motivator. Is
Yeah.
just to be as powerful as he can be. But Arkham's motivation in this game is to have Sparta's power, who is like, he's like the demon king, and he's Dante and Virgil's like father.
Father.
And
Oh.
Arkham wants his power. And Virgil like realized that. He stabbed Arkham.
And now he's got. They sent him to that one asylum. I just can't put my finger on the name. I can't remember it.
And now he just manipulated Lady into thinking that Virgil manipulated him
Ah, so now she's gonna get him. What's on her back?
because she's fucking stupid and she's an idiot.
Yeah. Stupid bitch.
Okay, we're gonna have to go that far.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I
Get some orbs.
I can't get any orbs. It's too expensive.
Well, alright. In that case, audience, you know the drill. Start sending some orbs our way.
No, you can't send any orbs in this game.
Well, here, I'll do it right now. I'll send you some of my orbs. Wow. That was my... Ah! Ah! Why'd you do that? Why'd you tickle me? I gave you orbs already. I'm not giving you any more.
I didn't get any orbs.
You're trying to get. You're trying to pull them out of my stomach.
No
that wasn't.
orbs.
He wasn't tickling me. That was a secret like stomach sucking motion with his hand.
What?
Where he sucks the orbs out of my belly button. That happened to me once when I was at like back in like elementary school, middle school. No, this is like 6th grade. A teacher. I was in like math class, and the fucking math teacher just came up to me and was like, I'm gonna start sucking orbs out of your stomach. And she put her hand on my stomach, and sure enough, it was like wow, 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 wow. She just started sucking orbs out of my belly button.
Who is your favorite teacher, like, of all time?
I have a couple. Mr. Holland. Mr. Holland from Tallwood High School. He was my 12th grade government teacher. He was awesome. There was Mr. Holland, Mr. Senzik, and Mr. Miner are like the 3 that come to mind when I think favorite teacher. Oh!
The fuck?
They were all very fucking cool teachers. What about you? Who's your favorite?
I don't think I have one. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Really? You didn't like any of your teachers?
I mean, it's not that I didn't like them. It's just that like I wasn't on like the level of like I consider them also a friend.
I always liked to, especially like the older I got, to like talk to my teachers and just like, especially like when I had Mr. Senzik, in senior year, half the time in that fucking class we would all just like talk to each other about stuff.
Why?
Why are you laughing at me? Cause sometimes I get possessed by the Jewish demon.
Talk. You end like every like word like with a K with like so much like nasalness.
What are you talking about?
Talk. But anyways, yeah, I was never on like the level of like friendship with a teacher. It was always just like, you're my teacher, I'm your student. That's as far as that. And that's like, that's another thing about like students and teachers. It's like, why the fuck do you follow your teacher on Instagram? And why do they follow you on Instagram? You know what I mean? Like,
You mean like after you've graduated?
no, like in general.
Oh.
Like that, is that not like dumb federal to y'all? It's like you have a private life for a reason. Like, you want your teacher in on that, an authority figure in on what you do.
I mean,
in
like,
your spare time.
A lot of teachers, I mean, I think
What do I do? I should have.
in some cases teachers do get like kind of close with students because I mean, not obviously like some in a weird way, yes. Because I feel like a lot of times following your students while you are still like teaching them is kind of strange. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like teacher-student relationships, when you're in high school, like I'd say like senior year, junior year too, maybe. I don't know. Just a lot of people do get close to their teachers. I still follow a couple teachers from like high school.
I don't know. Maybe I
on
was just a shitty student or
Instagram.
something. But I think it's. I just think it's weird to like actively like keep yourself updated on what your fucking English teacher does. It's like.
Well, I mean, like
That
those.
is an adult man. You are a high school student.
Yeah, I mean, they probably don't see them
On top
much.
of that, like, I'm sorry to keep cutting you off.
No, it's
but,
okay.
Like, and on the other side, on the more important side, like, why are you as the teacher like allowing that? Is that
Yeah.
is that not weird to you?
Yeah, it is kind of weird, and I'd say like most cases. I think it's better in general just for a teacher to wait until students graduate. That's what like most of the few teachers that I do follow, they wait until students graduate to follow
To
them
me,
or
I mean,
accept
this
their
is a huge
following.
stretch, but to me, that's like the same thing as like waiting until like a woman is like 18 to date her,
Yeah, but they're not like
and you're like a 50-year-old.
they're not fucking students or like
Fucking-
the teachers that I do follow, I don't talk to them at all on Instagram. Like I don't think they ever really talk to students. I just think they like to keep up with their students' lives.
But like, why?
Cause sometimes
Leave me
teachers
alone,
like
man.
get
We
close.
get enough time. We get enough. Like 2 hours is enough time to get to know me. I promise.
I mean, like, I don't know. Some people just actually have relationships with their teachers sometimes. Like not in that type of way, but like
In the touchy type of way, like come to my room. And
No.
I'll give you an A+ if you suck my fucking cock. You know what I mean?
I think some people just have closer relationships with teachers than other people.
Oh, get out me! It's sucking my penis.
It's kind of like I don't know. I don't want to give away where we work, but like what we do with like childcare. Obviously, it's different because like the kids that we work with are like a lot younger. But like, I wouldn't follow a kid on like Instagram or anything. Like kids have asked me like, "What's your name on Fortnite or Roblox?" And I'm always just like, I don't know, because I like. Even though it's not like I wouldn't be like following you or friending you in a weird way. I just, as a grown man, I don't want to follow kids on any social media or game or anything, because I don't know, it's just a little strange. But I wouldn't like mind like seeing like some of the kids in like the future and seeing like what they're up to. I'm always curious about that, like what like where the kids are gonna be in the future and who they're gonna be.
I mean, that's different, because it's like, that's like curiosity, because you wonder, but I'm talking about like when you have like social media, you're mostly showing like the highlights of like your life, right? So it's like the stuff you go out and do to like have fun.
Yeah.
Not like your career or anything. Like there's no radiologist out there posting radiology unless it was like a fun thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like if you're out like smoking and drinking and having sex and shit, it's like why do you want your teacher to see that? And as a teacher, what are you expecting to see up there? You know, like get the fuck away from me. I don't know. I just think it's too federal to like follow your teacher on Instagram. Anyways, oh man, I'm dreading this. Oh shit.
Is this part not fun?
Not this part, but the part after this.
Oh, it's
so infuriating.
It's like the Donkey Kong Country minecart.
It's a good reference right there.
Yeah, it was a fun game. I used to play that on my Chromebook all the time in school.
This
I had
boss
an
fight
emulator.
may take episodes. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
I had on my Chromebook in school, I had this emulator website that I wouldn't share with like barely anybody because I didn't want it to get like taken down, and it never did all through like school. After they like cracked down on all those fucking websites and you couldn't play games at all. Dude, I'm sorry, I like sound like a fucking like loser idiot in school, but I would play games up until senior year of high school on my Chromebook. Like people were always like, you still play games and you're in high school? You still play games on your Chromebook? You're still in high school? Yes, because school was boring and I didn't want to pay attention, and I would play games.
Chromebook game is what it is.
Would you play games in school?
Like occasionally.
I remember that website that I made in 6th grade, where like I had a bunch of Flash games on it, but I didn't know how to make a website. It was like the first website I ever made. So like it was all these Flash games on a website, but since I didn't know how to fucking make a website, they were all on one page. So like you'd open the website and go to the games page, and there'd just be like 50 games, 50 Flash games would be trying to load at once, and it would be really stupid.
You did that. You were such that's how like things are invented. You know that, right?
They make Flash game websites in 6th grade.
I don't know why the fuck I just said it like that, but that's like legitimately like how things are created. It's like I love this thing so much and I can't stop doing it. I'm just gonna make my own of it.
Yeah. But then I took it down after a couple weeks because people started getting in trouble for a lot of stuff on their Chromebooks, like games and stuff. So I was like, fuck. Dude, I remember there used to be some fun fucking games that people play, like Powerline IO. That game was fun as fuck. Yeah. Oh my god, there was this one game.
Dude, do you remember when we used to play Agaria? Or was it Agaria? What was that game called? Balls.io? When we played the ball?
Yes! The fucking, I don't know why I did the my voice cracked. What the fuck was that game called? There was like this game we would play where you like play as
Bonk.
these. Yeah, it was Bonk.io. And you'd play as these balls and go through different like levels and mini games as the ball. And I remember one time, this is in 6th grade, and we're in like social studies, and Morgan sat near the front of the class, and you can make custom levels on that game, and Morgan just not made one, but he was playing a custom level that someone made that was just like a naked woman's body, like her breast and vagina out, and he's jumping around, he's playing it by himself. And it's not even a game, it's just a naked body that you can like jump around on with your ball. So he's just like jumping around on this naked body.
Shit.
And like I look behind him and all these people are behind him like looking like, they looked at me and they're like, what the fuck? Like, what is he doing?
Oh my god, I fucking suck at this.
It was really funny. It was in Miss Greb's class. God, I miss like playing fucking games in school like that. I remember there was this one other game that I played so much in 7th grade. The fuck was it called? It was called like, I don't remember what it was called, but it was so much fun. It was kind of like those IO games, like where you'd make a line, but you'd play as this little thing like flying around on a map, and you'd create a trail, and you can't run into other people's trails, or you'd like blow up and you get different power-ups. I don't fucking remember what it was called, but that game was so fucking fun. And all the I used to play like a billion Flash games. I miss that part of school, playing games. I had like so many fun memories from school. Just not even just playing games, I'm just thinking back on like middle school in general. Middle school fucking sucked, but was so much fun at the same time. So I would just do stupid shit all the time. Like I remember I used to just like be like, hey, wanna race me to the next class? So like people, and we just fucking sprint to the next class and get like yelled at. And I remember one time I went up to the cop at the school, like the school resource officer, and I was like, hey, do you like donuts? And he was like, let me see your grades. And so I pulled out my computer and showed him that I had like all A's and B's, and he was like, oh, go class. And then he went and flirted with some girls. That fucking cop was always talking to girls. You were really like locked into this fight right now. It's okay. I'll carry the conversation for the video. I'll think of some stories from middle school. Have we ever talked about?
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh yeah, do you remember when we were playing? Right, we were just playing in a random lobby, and we ended up joining a lobby that like Tali was in.
Oh yeah, that was like insane.
Like, and he was in like the room like right behind our room.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so crazy to us.
It still is crazy to me how we were like all playing that game together. I don't know. Have we talked about Mr. Purdue on here?
We have.
We have, okay. But for those who don't know, Mr. Purdue was this PE teacher we had in middle school who was old and southern, and fucking nobody could understand what he said. And I don't know if I've told this story before. Remember one time I got to PE like early for some reason, and we always started PE in the locker room to like get changed. And I don't remember why I got there early and why I got out of class early, but this one other guy did too, and there was like milk on the floor, and so he went up to Mr. Purdue and he was like, hey, Mr. Purdue, there's like milk on the floor, and he like looked at it and he was just like, aha, somebody's spilled the milk. There's spilled milk. And like, that was it. He was really fucking, he would just say shit a lot. I remember one time we were leaving the locker room and he was just like, chicken fingers. A really funny guy. I know I've told the Lordy I Feel 40 story on here where he's taking a shit. Val has seen Mr. Purdue's ass, apparently. We need to get Val on here again and tell that story. 'Cause apparently, I don't remember the exact story, but I just remember they were in like the locker room or something, and he somehow saw Mr. Purdue's ass. Speaking of the locker room, sometimes the fucking locker room in middle school would turn into a war zone. I remember one time in like 8th grade, people just started throwing shit like back and forth over the lockers, because we had like rows of lockers. People just started throwing shit back and forth. I remember I was just like tying my shoes and I just felt something hit my head, something hard, and my vision just went white for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Someone had thrown a fucking like metal can of Axe body spray, and it fucking hit me right on the head, and it like flash banged me.
Like that? Like what he just did to me?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Dude, he's gonna
what? Oh, you're gonna get him. Dude, you just defeated Godzilla.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
When I first did this boss fight, it took me like a million tries to beat him.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you just cut his eyeball off. My Godzilla eye!
That I'm very proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too.
Thanks, man. Can I have a hug?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hug
Holy
for
shit.
defeating that guy.
That was... Man, I must have sucked ass back then, because I was not as... Well, I didn't really say much.
Yeah.
But, like, I did it not on a YouTube channel. Whatever.
Next, you have to defeat the autism monster.
Anyways, we'll continue this playthrough next episode, obviously.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.